Hello, welcome back to Heart to Rope. And this week I get to take you with me during my practice riding, getting back on him, getting used to him. I think his new name now is Little Buck. I've been calling him more that than dude. And no more heading in the future right now. To be healing more and break away roping off of him and gain my confidence back on him. It's been tough. We got done riding this evening, and after I let him go, he decided he wants to roll. And of course, he can't do it like out away from everything. He's got to do it. He's got to do it right in front of the barbecue pit or just next to something. I'm like, would you move out of the way, give yourself a little more room? But this is something he's always done since I got him, so I think he's feeling good. I think he feels comfortable where he's at, and he's eating good. I think right now with his feed, I'll probably cut down on his protein a little bit and just hopefully be able to get out and ride him more. I know here in the next 2 weeks I've kind of prepared where he's stabled at for them to look after him for 2 weeks. I work in a laboratory, and so I don't want to bring something back to them with this COVID-19 going on. So they'll be taking care of him, making sure he gets fed, and the great thing is he's got a pasture to be out in. One thing I've noticed is last week during his massage and this week after riding him, touching his back, he doesn't wince. So I just really kind of 50-50 on if it's really the saddle or if he really is that sore. This next day, I'm trying out a new saddle. It does sit a little bit higher over his withers, probably an inch and a half. Gives him a little bit more room, but I'm still hesitant on him. I don't ride a horse that bucks, and I don't want to get bucked off again. So I need help with that. I got off because on this new saddle I need to adjust the stirrups and just make sure I fit in the saddle okay. It feels comfortable. That the stirrups have a good length, because I push off of my stirrups. I push my heel down and press the ball of my foot into the stirrups. And so here I'm going to show you me getting him going a little bit more, trotting and loping. Some of the things I do when I'm warming a horse up is I'll lope to the left and to the right and trot him to the left and to the right on both sides. I try to do that equally. Being a head horse, I know he knows his lead and going to the left really good. He's really comfortable going to the left, but with me breakawaying on him, I need to make sure he can go to the right as well and pick up his right lead easily enough. So these next days as I'm riding him, I just definitely want to get him tired out, because I know he feels good when I come back for 2 or 3 days and I haven't been riding him. So I need to make sure and take a little bit of that edge off is a good thing. Also, kind of slowed this up a little bit so you can see if you're unsure about a horse, I safety up. And what I mean is I've got my elbow in on my side and my right hand on the saddle horn. And just in case he does buck, that'll keep me in the saddle a jump or two longer than maybe I can slow him down and stop him. I had a long weekend. This is day 3, more riding him, and you'll get to see this Photobomb Steer today because I've placed my camera so you can see me riding out here in the arena today. I'm going to be getting on him. The flies, they are pretty bad today, but dude, Little Buck, always been good and stands there when I get on him. A friend, I had to laugh. He says, "Oh, that brand CB, that means can buck." I just laugh. Oh, goodness. But nobody's roping today. It's a little bit windy, so I set up the barrels and thought, well, we'll have something to do today. So I'm going to take you around the barrels today. One of the funny things is I've got my camera set up on a barrel to film me riding, and it's set up far away, but the steers, they're in the arena and they must be bored out of their mind to stay in there while I'm in there. And this steer, he just shows up. He's like gonna photobomb this whole shoot. It's like he knows the camera's there, and the flies, they were bad that day. But he's just all about it. It's like he knows he's being filmed and he's gonna stand there. And you'll see him through this video. He checks back. He's looking at me. All I can do is just laugh. It's so funny because he's just part of the video today. But this day, again, I'm loping him in circles to the right and left, getting him warmed up. And I don't know if he's ever been around the barrel pattern, but I'm going to show you here in a sec what it's like to go around the barrels as you're on top of the horse. And so the steer, he's just always there. And if you see, once I get off my horse and back, you'll see his head pop out again. So he's just right there. I picked up the camera, so I'm trying to give you a view of what it's like on top of the horse. But it's pretty cool to have four legs moving underneath you and just kind of taking you around, showing you the steers. But let's go on a quick ride around the barrel pattern here. And you can see as I'm going to the first barrel, and when we say get a pocket, we're trying to get lots of room, a big circle around that barrel. And then as I'm going to the second barrel, I do kind of slow down, again, get room and get that inside nose and that eye looking at me on his left side. So here on the third barrel, you're going to see as I'm getting my range shorter on the left side, get a little bit of nose and his eye kind of looking, and to get around that barrel. When I'm going through the barrel pattern, I really want that horse to move away from my leg and be responsive to my hand coming up beside his neck, by his shoulder. So he'll move away from my hand in the rein and from my leg and give me room around the barrel. And that way, all of this slow work, when you do start to gaining speed and getting faster, it should be a really easy movement for them. And he's small. To me, underneath me, he is athletic. He just puts in as less effort as he can. Is why you always see me kind of kicking him. He's just pretty laid back, but I get the feeling he enjoys going out and doing something, but obviously no heading on him. There's a lot of other movements I practice out in the arena, and I'll go through those with you here. It will help me get confidence in him and just get used to his body and his movement. But you can do tight circles and get little bigger circles to the right and to the left, and that's a good thing. Just if you think they're going to do something or buck, you can pull their nose to the inside. That's just a good thing that gets you control over them, because a lot of times you can't just get them stopped immediately, but you can definitely pull them to the right or to the left. And here you're going to see me, he's pretty easy about backing up, and that's another thing you can do if you think at first when you jump on, if a horse is going to buck, you can back them up. And here we go again, the steer, he is back. It's the end of me riding little buck today in the steer, he's just gotta have all the attention today. So he seems to be enjoying being in front of the camera. Whether he really knows it's there, I don't know, but it's so cute. It's so funny to me that he's there photobombing me riding there in the background. But anyway, I dearly hope you enjoyed watching Heart to Rope today, and I hope there'll be a time you can be out there roping. Send me pictures, send me videos. I'd love to see them, and send me your comments. Anyway, enjoy. Thanks for watching Heart to Rope and the Photobomb Steer today. Please subscribe and send me your comments if you get a chance. Like the video if you did like it, and I will see you next week.